300,000 companies share a single address in Delaware. When leaked documents surfaced, that address appeared 108 times. The entire arrangement is legal, and that might be the biggest problem of all. If you drive to Wilmington, Delaware, and pull up to 1209 North Orange Street, you do not find a soaring glass skyscraper. You find an unremarkable low-rise brick office building. This is the Corporation Trust Center. To the untrained eye, it looks like a quiet suburban workplace. Yet, it serves as the official registered office for hundreds of thousands of corporate entities. This facility is operated by CT Corporation, a subsidiary of Wolters Kluwer. It is not a bustling business hub, but an administrative mailroom. It looks like a scam. But here's what nobody tells you. Under Delaware General Corporation Law, specifically Title 8, Section 132, and Title 6, Section 18104, every corporation and limited liability company formed in the state must continuously maintain a physical registered office and a registered agent. This is not a loophole. It is a strict statutory mandate. The state requires a real physical street address, not a post office box, open during normal business hours. This ensures there is always a physical location where process servers can deliver lawsuits and where the state can mail franchise tax notices and official correspondence. The registered agent's role is strictly administrative. They receive these formal documents and forward them to the actual business owners. This legal point of contact is entirely distinct from a company's principal place of business, corporate headquarters, or manufacturing facilities. You must understand that a business can operate anywhere in the world, yet legally list this single Wilmington address to satisfy state law. Under Delaware Division of Corporations guidance, a shared service address does not establish beneficial ownership, nor does it imply any form of personal misconduct or fraud. For commercial registered agents representing more than 50 entities, the requirements are even more rigid, ensuring constant compliance. If a company fails to maintain an active agent, they face immediate administrative consequences, including the loss of their legal good standing status. At its core, this is a system built entirely for corporate administration, not for evasion. The decision to incorporate in Delaware is driven by a highly specialized legal infrastructure. At the center of this system is the Court of Chancery, a dedicated court that resolves corporate disputes without juries. Here, experienced judges decide complex cases using more than 2 centuries of established corporate law. This vast body of precedent allows corporate lawyers to predict legal outcomes with high confidence, a level of certainty unmatched in other states. Administratively, Delaware does not tax corporate income earned outside its borders. The filing process is fast, and the annual franchise tax structure is highly favorable for large entities. These advantages explain why approximately 68% of all Fortune 500 companies are incorporated in Delaware. This statistic measures legal jurisdiction, not physical operations. These multinational giants maintain their actual headquarters and employees across the globe, but they choose Delaware as their legal home. The choice reflects administrative ease and legal predictability, separate from where their physical offices are located. When global financial networks fracture, they leave behind vast trails of data. If you query the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists' Offshore Leaks database, you find this quiet Wilmington address repeating across decades of records. In the Paradise Papers, 1209 North Orange Street anchors entities like AFL Global and WLR Select Associates, alongside more than 150 officer-level connections. The list even includes subsidiaries linked to major financial firms like Goldman Sachs. But there is an important distinction to make here. The database itself carries a clear warning. Appearing in these leaks does not prove or imply illegal conduct. For these international structures, listing this building is simply standard compliance with Delaware law. The trail deepens with more recent, non-public disclosures. In the 2026 document sets tied to Jeffrey Epstein, researchers counting references found a specific, recurring number. The address appeared exactly 108 times. Because the underlying files remain outside public repositories, this count cannot be independently audited. It remains an unresolved claim, a symptom of a larger structural pattern. You are not looking at evidence of a conspiracy inside a brick office. You are looking at a system where high-profile entities, shell companies, and legitimate corporations use the exact same administrative doorway. These records do not establish a legal finding of wrongdoing. They reveal a highly organized legal infrastructure operating with almost no public scrutiny. A physical address on a piece of paper does not tell you who actually controls the money. In Delaware, satisfying the law requires only a registered touch point. But this administrative compliance creates a significant blind spot. When you look at a registered office, you see a legal boundary. A single filing does not reveal where employees work, where assets are held, or how decisions are made. You can trace a name to a brick wall in Wilmington, but the trail stops at the mailbox. Public records are not designed to map ultimate ownership. This is the real issue. The system operates exactly as intended, fully within the law, yet it remains shielded from public view. If the system itself protects this silence, how do you demand accountability? The doors are locked, but we hold the key. Today, the mail still arrives. In June 2026, the Corporation Trust Center continues its daily routine, scanning and forwarding documents for hundreds of thousands of active entities. It remains a lawful administrative hub, yet rules are changing. On August 1, 2025, Senate Bill 95 took effect, tightening qualifications and record-keeping requirements for commercial agents. By December 6th, the state began requiring domestic corporations to declare their nature of business on annual reports. These new administrative filings do not require public ownership disclosure. No public enforcement action has targeted CT Corporation, and certain source connections remain unexplained. Lawful operations continue alongside an open transparency debate. When the law itself guards the silence, how do you demand accountability? The doors are locked, but we hold the key.